And stop inserting yourself in things that have nothing to do with you.
I mean, we're nice enough to let you come and watch, so don't get too comfortable.
I don't understand.
Wavela waponze msitiweni makhuluma wena vele kube nethule moyeni ulethe injabulo nakubo bonke labavile anamahlono kusho ukuthi nami ngikuthandile I tried to do this rap thing before in a cappella unguni wafaka wena ngeva nami semphelela nawe sengihamba umhlaba wonke ngingaphuma endlini BEAT stay with me yours truly Curtis.
Episode 6 of Say What. We are so happy today, so excited today because today's the 6th, so we're shooting on the 6th. You guys will probably get this later, but Swaziland gained its independence from the British
colonial master.
Yeah, in 1968. So 6th of September 1968. So
yes.
In such a celebratory mood. Very excited.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, really great. I think there's no other holiday in Swaziland that gets Swazis feeling as patriotic as this day does.
Yeah.
You know also the King Sobhuza, who is the king who fought for independence for Swaziland.
King Sobhuza II.
King Sobhuza II, my mistake, got independence through a bloodless negotiation, so no blood was shed. Which is amazing. That was only shed when they were trying to become colonizers. But just collapse, you know what?
Baby girl. Yeah, so today we put a little twist on things because we're very excited and it's Independence Day. So we will not have several topics. We will just be talking about the independence of Swaziland throughout the episode. We've got a few little exciting inserts that we're going to have here and there for you guys. So let's get into it.
Yeah, so the first thing that I realized, and I think I realized that it was a pattern from last year, every time round about this time of every year, so we have the Reed dance, and Umhlanga happens. It's really great, really amazing. And you grew up in this country, you know that it's really a huge part of every young girl's life. I mean, I think we only went once, but so anyway, it happened again last week. Last week the girls were commissioned to go collect weed and do the whole thing, and the main day was on Monday. Monday was the 3rd. I might be mistaken. But anyway, so when you jump online, and I think this happened because the presence of online platforms increase conversations about people's respective countries. But every single time Swaziland comes under fire for violating human rights, and if you don't go to the Reed dance and you get killed or shot in the head, or your poor family's going to have to find. I'm not saying that those things don't happen. I'm very aware that we have class privilege in that if we decide not to go, the ramifications aren't perhaps as deep and as deep is the word I'm looking for. They aren't as deep as someone in rural Swaziland, for instance, who doesn't go. And I get that. But my problem, and then every time I came across an article, I think this guy's Irish, Graham something.
Yeah.
He wrote an article for the publication he works for, and he was talking about, Swaziland poverty rates. He spoke to 3 people, and he just made a whole consensus about, like, this is now the national attitude. I told you guys in the first episode that I don't tweet much unless I am incensed by issues that pertain to me.
Here we go.
I think the phrase I used was social justice issues.
Yeah.
And this is very personal, Fana. Like, it happens every single time where people talk to us or talk at us about what it means to be Swazi and how this is oppressing us. And I'm like, oppression according to who? What are you... Tatapi, right?
No, also, I've got mixed feelings because honestly speaking, I am oblivious to all of this. Like, I don't know if it's like, I think I'm just like, I really don't care, hey, because this is our culture. It's how we celebrate maidens, young maidens in the country, and opinions from elsewhere are really none of anyone's business, and I feel like they're actually more of a distraction than anything. People are just trying to shine the spotlight on themselves for some relevance, whatever. But I really I don't care. I don't care what anybody thinks. We're so happy, we're proud to be Swazi, we're out here. And like we went once or twice, but it's still such a beautiful tradition for us to celebrate. So
it really is.
I
take it personally. Every single time we have to fight with people online about, it's like if someone is like, no, I'm good. And he's like, no, let me save you. Rapunzel, let down your hair. Rapunzel's good in her tower. Except we're not even in her tower. How about no? How about stay in Ireland and stop inserting yourself in things that have nothing to do with you.
I mean, we're nice enough to let you come and watch, so don't get too comfortable.
I don't understand. Also, why pack up your whole life for however long tourists are in Swaziland? And this is not to say that the people who do come here during the Reef Dance come here to judge us and whatever. Like, why would you go to so much trouble to then be like, no mates, these people are oppressed, eh?
No, bro.
These people are oppressed. No, stop it.
No, so it's a grand, hey? Like, we're good. We're really good. Take it, these are Swazis talking. On behalf of everybody else,
well,
right.
On behalf of nobody. Just talk for ourselves. We're just talking for ourselves, but I think the issue is let people talk for themselves. Because then you force us to become spokespeople for people who might feel differently to us just because you haven't sought out a big enough sample group. And that's the problem. Leave us alone to do our things. None says anything when you're out here with bagpipes. I know that's Scotland, but whatever says.
So there you have it. So just take it easy, hey. Si right, si grand, si happy, si celebrate, asinandaba. But moving along to our next topic, I saw a couple of which I found so interesting in the country actually. Like the main person for me was Anatii. When I saw Anatii posing with I think it's several of the princes, I thought that was really cool. Also dressed in the Mahia traditional regalia, that was really amazing. And a few fashionistas actually, Miss Manch and Kefilwe Mabode were also in the kingdom here to celebrate with us. How do you feel about that? Celebrities come. Oh, can we talk about how Miss Manch like?
Yes, I was about to
twisted
say like
our outfit. So I mean, we love you, girl, but damn, girl.
Miss Manch, she had a figure belt on umhelwane wakhe, and it just, it was not. It looked great. But it's just it's not how you wear the traditional regalia. So Seluliwe, who's actually going to be in one of our clips later, checked her real quick. She's like, sis, I don't think you know how deep this is.
It really is deep.
We take it. So maybe just remove the films and you're good.
Yeah.
But I think if you want to appreciate people's culture, you have to also be willing to learn. And to her credit, she was very, she really took it well. She's like, I don't offend anyone. Thank you for letting me know. Which was
nice.
Yeah, which
very
was
nice.
really cool.
Yeah.
I have such a funny story about Anatii. So earlier on Monday, Chris and I go to school there. Because his bags had gone left in Joburg. So we go to pick up his bags. Now they're in Swaziland. So we go to the airport. And he says, so we're walking out, I think now, or we're going to get coffee, whatever.
Yeah.
But then we come across a gentleman with an afro.
A gentleman.
Sweatpants and sneakers, just a tracksuit top. So Chris like, is that Anatii? Anybody who knows me knows that there's no way I know the answers to that question. So like I froze and I looked around and I was like, I don't know. I have no idea. Then later on, Niles shows me a photo of him posing with the prince. I was like, hey, Chris, you're right. What's Anatii? Useless things, useless.
I'm like, oh my god, no selfie, no nothing.
Girl, it would never happen. I would never ask for a selfie from a celebrity. But I hear what you're saying, the sentiment, I just need to get out more nonsense. Is what it is. Anyway, that was great. It was really, really awesome.
Thank you to all the people who came out and celebrated the day with us. It was really, really, really beautiful stuff. Next on our list, so we have several movers and shakers in Swaziland. Movers and shakers, wow.
According to us, sis, y'all moving, y'all shaking. That doesn't take away from anybody we didn't get on our videos. It was just like a logistical nightmare. But these people came through and we're really, really appreciative.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, so we asked them several questions, actually 2 questions. The first one was, what does independence mean to you? So these are all Swazis living in and out of Swaziland. And then the second question was,
what does Vision 2022 mean to you? Wow, I blanked.
And let's just unpack that.
If anyone's watching and they don't know what Vision 2022 is, it's the National Development Strategy of the Kingdom as expressed by His Majesty King Mswati III. It's basically how he would like Swaziland to be a first world nation by the year 2022.
Yeah.
2022. It does because I made up a number. By the year 2022. My bad.
Which is a good 5 years away.
But anyway, that's what that is. It's the country's national development strategy, and so it breaks down into education, commerce, the finance sector, transport, urban planning, and all of those things. So we're well on our way. I don't know where the government is in terms of giving us a progress report, because we are stakeholders. Citizens are stakeholders to this vision. But those still were oppressed. I just mean really.
So we have some of our amazing Swazis that will be giving their opinions, weighing in on what they think independence is to them and what Vision 2022 means to them. And here you go. We hope you enjoy.
Independence. I guess besides the obvious material meaning of independence and money and I think personally for me, independence is basically just being in charge of my own self, really, being able to make my own decisions, navigating the world on my own terms. So I think for me, independence is basically owning myself in regards to the world and friends and family. It's being an individual, really, and I think independence is that.
So independence to me means 3 things. 1 is to create your own resources. 2 it is to use your own resources, and 3, to better yourself in society. So resources can mean a wide range of things. It can be time, can be money, can be ideas, concepts. The point is, create your own, use your own, and better yourself with your own.
To me, independence is the freedom to plan your destiny, the freedom to choose your own unique story. If you consider independence on a global scale, I think many of us associate it with the emancipation of nations, and it ends there. I'd like to think of it on a granular detail and associated with individuals' rights such as financial freedom, mental and social freedom, and adversely but rather pessimistically their forms of abuse. I believe we have a collective responsibility to help those around us in whatever way we can in order to uplift, empower and ultimately contribute to the emancipation of those in our immediate surroundings. Today is an opportune moment while we celebrate our kingdom's independence to reflect and be creative in how we influence, encourage and empower those within our spheres of influence, and also how we inspire those who are outside our spheres of influence. So, happy Independence Day, everybody.
My Independence Day, it's a daily commitment to take all the things that white supremacy and colonialism did that caused damage to our souls, to our spirits, to our culture, to our understanding of self, and waking up every day and committing to grow beyond them. So a Swaziland that sees value in its people, invest in our education, invest in our people, invest in supporting our own businesses. We can build the nation we want. We can move away from the shackles that white supremacy brought on us that make us struggle to build ourselves. So it's just a daily commitment to gaining that independence.
Independence Day to me means growth. Independence Day means being the round peg in a square hole. It means stepping out. It means, claiming what is yours. It means knowing who you are and being unapologetic about it and, owning it for everything that it means. And as a Swazi, I feel like that is what everybody is doing right now. It is claiming our place in the world and saying we are here and we are here to stay.
2022 for me means an empowered nation, so access to quality education and training, an efficient healthcare system that is accessible to everyone in our demographic, a justice system that is working, and recognition of every citizen's basic human right. So basically it means a Swaziland whose very environment is supportive of its people and their potential so that we could be at our best. Because to be first world, I believe we need to be at our best as the population that makes up the kingdom.
What do I think Vision 2022 means to me? It's a glow up, man. A complete glow up, though, like spiritually, economically, physically, emotionally. That's all I can say. Yeah, it's 2022 for me is a complete glow up. Of course, like nationally, there's some things that need to happen to facilitate a national achievement of Vision 2022, which is, a national glow up. I don't know whether nationally we need an emotional glow up or whatnot, but okay.
Vision 2022 for me is the vision of a benevolent king who seeks the improvement of the lives of his people through self-determination and dreams and setting goals. For me as a young person, 2022 speaks of a space and a time when we have a kaleidoscope of opportunities and a plethora of avenues to reach those opportunities. It's a space and a time where my mind has no limits. It is a space and a time of manifested emancipation.
For me personally, achieving Vision 2022, equipping the layman with knowledge So basically, whether you're into business, ICT, or multimedia, having the right know-how can help you utilize resources better. So even in a country like our own, where resources can be limited at times, you would be able to use them better. With the right know-how, you can, for instance, take a cell phone and record an award-winning short film. So it all starts up here. That's what it is for me, personally.
Bye-bye.
Hello, Sanbonani. My name is Melusi Dlamini Zox, and to me, Vision 2022 simply means a better future, a better life for every Swazi in the kingdom. Once we start mentioning the word future, we cannot ignore the fact that our future is in the hands of the youth. So yes, we are excited, we are optimistic, and we are certain of our potential as a nation. Thank you very much.
Hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed those as much as we did. Yeah, we're very keen to hear from you guys as well. What do you guys think? What is independence to you? What is Vision 2022 to you?
Yes. So there is no say what topic of the week. It's just to answer those two questions. We'd love to know from the Swazis across the globe. Please let us know in the comment section. And that brings us to the end of episode 6. Happy Independence Day to all of the Swazis. I'm going to go ahead and claim the whole month, hey?
The whole month.
September belongs to us, baby.
In fact, the second topic of this week is that Swaziland is lit. If you disagree, turn on your location. Let me know where we can square up.
You know the drill. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Please subscribe.
Yes.
And yeah, so that brings us to the end of the episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Remember also to follow us on Instagram and on Twitter. Anatii and
No TSH.
No TSH. There's no underscore.
There's no underscore. The underscore is for my Instagram, but it's a whole thing because you have to request to follow me. I have to vet what are your personal politics. Do I vibe with you on a spiritual?
Okay, guys. Thank you for watching us.
Ngukubhonsa ebusuku ngilele ngeva sengikhujukelwe ngeva ngifungukele ngekhathi kwathi ngikuthumele naleli livi lami cause I wanna be with you, without you I'm so incomplete.